What's good, YouTube? Antonyami back with another video. Today we're doing a Mekk-Knight combo, Mekk-Knight Orcust combo video. So for those who saw my last upload of me doing test hands with this deck, apparently I cheated twice. I caught myself cheating once and I was like, okay, it's not that bad, I can still show it off. But then I got a comment down below saying that you normal summon twice in your first test hand. So I scrapped the video. So today we're gonna just be doing some pre-recording standard combos that will come up, and depending on what your hand looks like can change or extend the combos. But these are like the basic combos that you should be looking for in each starting hand. So without further ado, let's hop in to the first combo. All right, we are here with the first combo. Let's start with the basics. The basics here is starting with Mekk-Knight Girsu by himself, right? He's a one card combo and he'll get you into your basic plays, right? So we're gonna normal summon Girsu here. Activate the effect to dump Nightmare, and 99% of the time you're going to be dumping Nightmare. Like, this is the part where you don't even have to think about, you dump Nightmare. So we will dump Nightmare here. Activate the effect of Mekk-Knight Girsu. Girsu will issue out tokens. So normally when you're opening Girsu by himself, your token placement doesn't really matter, but your opponent's token does matter. So in this particular situation, we're gonna dump it right here in the middle column here, because as you see later on in the video or in this combo, this is going to be a thing. Okay, so we're gonna place the token here. We're gonna take this other token to make a Link Kuriboh. Link Kuriboh is gonna be special summon here. We're gonna activate the effect of Nightmare. Nightmare is going to dump Wand. Wand is going to activate its effect in the grave to special summon Nightmare. And you want to place the Nightmare here as well, because again, we'll let you guys know later on in the video why that's important. So we're gonna link off to Galatea, and now you guys kind of see why you wanted to put the Nightmare here and the token here, because now this card has double protection, so now it can't be destroyed by battle, which, trust me, it comes up. Activate the effect of Galatea. Galatea will send back the Wand. Wand will set either Babble or Crescendo, and you can go into both ways just depending on how your hand looks, how you feel, you know, whatever. I would say in 99% of the times here, orchestrated or Orcust Crescendo is better, okay? But we'll go over both lines if you choose to go for the Babble play. So we add or reset Babble, activate Babble, go into Ding. Ding effect, if you want to, you can use this effect to send the token depending on the deck. Normally I do send here because I don't know what I'm playing, so my opponent could take advantage of this token. Who knows? But in games 2 and 3, sometimes I like to keep the token here because this also beats Evenly Match and Lightning Storm. So just keep that in mind for games 2 and 3. Also know what your opponent is playing as well. So we're gonna link 2 into IP Masquerena. IP Masquerena plus Babble. You guys played in the Orcust format. This is actually, I think, 2 interruptions here. So if you look here in the graveyard, we have Nightmare Orcust, which sends Skeletons. Skeleton's effect would special summon Ding to send a card on their side of the field. And if they have any more plays, then you can go into a Nightmare Unicorn and then spin back another card to their side of the field, back to the deck. And of course you have 4 cards in your hand, so that includes like hand traps you can have, maybe some like back row disruption, things of that nature. But you're looking at a minimum of 2 interruptions here, which is not too bad for a 1 card combo. So yeah, that's the basic combo if you want to go into the Babble. But what I prefer, I like to go into, let's go ahead and reset this back up real fast. put the ding back and put that back, and let's search out for the crescendo, right? So this is basically what the inboard will look like for this position. You have a Galatea that's chilling here, can't be destroyed by battle, and you have a crescendo interruption here, which can lead to follow-up for next turn, right? So like, say for example, if this hits the graveyard, you can actually banish this card from the graveyard to search out another Girsu and then continue the combo, right? So again, the whole point of this deck is to recycle pretty much the same combo over and over again and kind of beat out your opponent resources, right? It's a grind deck for the most part, and it gets a lot of pluses, right? So you can OTK in this deck, but the game plan is to run your opponent's resources dry so they get outplussed and you pretty much just win by a sheer advantage. So that's this basic combo right here. Nothing else needs to be said here. Okay, for combo number 2, we have Mekk-Knight purple plus Girsu. Now, this 2-card combo is really common. Going back to the very first combo, there's a 33% chance that you'll open up Girsu naturally. Of course, there's other consistency cards in this deck that'll make that go up a little bit higher, but we're talking about just sheer like drawing these cards straight up. These are the percentages for this combo. This is a 15% chance of this happening, so it's pretty easy. Again, the percentages sound very small, but with the consistency cards and, you know, other combo pieces you can have in your hand, it spikes up a little bit. For the natural 15% combo, you'll hard draw these cards, right? So mute that for a second. Okay, so we're gonna number summon Girsu. Girsu's effect will activate. We were gonna send Nightmare. The standard, activate the effect, issue out tokens. Now the token placement is going to be a little bit different here because now we have purple in our starting hand. So what we're going to do here, instead of putting it in the middle section here, we're going to put it over here to make a column. So give him that, turn our token into a Link Karibo, special summon Mekk-Knight purple, activate the effect of purple. Purple will banish himself to search out Mekk-Knight blue. Blue is going to special summon to search. Since your opponent technically controls a card that you pretty much gave them, he get his effect to search. So he's going to search out Eclipse. I'm going to link 2 here for a Morningstar. Morningstar is going to activate his effect to discard Eclipse to add secrets. Now, technically you could add Secession, but it doesn't really accomplish too much. You can test that on your own will. Some people like to go for it, some people, you know, whatever. Personally, I don't, because it doesn't really accomplish too much and it plays more into Nibiru. So I like to go for the secrets here. We're going to activate the effect of Nightmare in the graveyard, and then we're going to send Juan combo, of course. Activate the effect of Juan. Juan's going to special summon Nightmare here. And then we're going to link 2 into Galatea. Galatea's effect is going to activate to send back 1, and then we can set Crescendo plus Secrets is pretty much your interruption here. So in combo 2 here, we have an extra interruption, which is Legacy Secrets, and you have way more follow-ups now. So instead of just not having just the Orcust Nightmare in the graveyard, now you also have purple floating. And a lot of decks really can't deal with purple coming back on top of like all the sheer advantage you're going to have busting through your opponent's inboard, which is going to be pretty insane. So, and of course you got the secrets here. Secrets is going to special summon Mekk-Knight Indigo, which is act as almost 2 interruptions. So you have I like to say this is 1 and then this is 2, so we have a total of 3. So, and then plus follow-up, which is really strong. And on top of, if you have, you know, other cards in your hand at interruption, because you have 3 other cards in your hand at the end of this particular combo, which is pretty insane. So that's combo number 2. Girsu plus purple equals Morningstar, Galatea, Crescendo, and Secrets. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, combo number 3. Now, this one is going to be like a lesser version of the combo we saw before, but this does come up, right? So instead of opening up purple, which is the God card, we will now try to open, combo off with blue and see what that looks like, right? So let's go ahead and combo off. Again, the standard, you guys already know. Let's send Nightmare, issue out tokens, and of course, since we opened up a Mekk-Knight card, you want to send the token over the extra monster zone. Make a Link Karibo, blue, activate blue's effect, search out purple. And then with that, we're going to turn that into a Morningstar. We're not going to activate the effect of Morningstar here. Now, again, like I said before, Secession kind of doesn't really accomplish anything. And this play will actually play more into Bell, right? So if you go into like discard purple, add Secession, bring back purple, then you get Bell, then it sucks, right? So to play around Bell, I guess, you don't activate his effect, which is pretty unfortunate as to why the purple variant is a lot better than the blue, because you don't really get a Mekk-Knight Morningstar activation unless you open up another card with War Legacy on it, but we didn't. So activate the effect of purple. Purple is going to banish himself, going to add Eclipse. Eclipse is going to special summon himself to obviously this column here. We're going to activate the effect of Nightmare. Nightmare is going to dub Wand. Wand's going to special summon Nightmare. We're going to link Morningstar and Nightmare into a Galatea. Galatea's effect is shuffle back Wand. That's going to set our Crescendo here. Link 2 into Masquerena. So pretty much what this accomplished is that now we have Crescendo. Now instead of the trap card, the secrets, we have an IP Masquerena. And again, we still have follow up here. We have of course, the Nightmare, and then we also have purple coming back, which is always great. So opening up Mekk-Knight always gets you into like purple plays, and of course you have the Nightmare coming in. You still have 3 cards in hand, which is pretty good. And now we have access to Appaloosa. I can't even look at my extra deck. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. Anyway, so this gets us into an Appaloosa, depending on the matchup. Appaloosa for 2, or you can kind of go into a Nightmare Unicorn and have an eruption there. So this is technically like 2 to 3 interruptions by itself. With of course follow up, which is what our main goal is to survive and have follow up. And then of course you have 3 other cards in your hand that can act as interruption as well. So with that said, let's move on to the final combo. All right, now we're at the God Hand combo. Now you won't get this too often. Naturally, with the combo pieces or the consistency pieces, you can see there's a lot more, but naturally drawing this combo is less than 1%. Less than 1%. That's pretty crazy. So if you draw this naturally, one in the blue moon, you'll see it, right? So let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to normal summon Girsu. I'm pretty sure I'm repeating myself. This is just like the purple Mekk-Knight play, right? So let's just go ahead and fast forward into that. Again, issue out the tokens. We control a Mekk-Knight purple, so we want to put the token right above the extra monster zone. Make a Link Karibo, special summon purple. Purple will banish himself to make to search out blue. Blue will special summon. We'll search out Indigo, and then we're going to link all of those into a Morningstar. So this is basically the same thing with blue plus, purple plus Girsu combo, right? But this is the difference. Now we have a card that we can actually discard with Morningstar, and this is the best one to discard because this gives us like a ton of advantage outside of us discarding like World Legacy or sorry, World Legacy Memory or anything like that, right? So activate the effect, discard Wand, because before we had to discard Eclipse, but now we don't have to, and now Eclipse will become an extender. Discard, we're going to search out Succession here. Now we can actually add Succession instead of adding Secrets, because now we get to go into the IB in this variation. IB's going to actually set our secrets. So extension plays. So special summon Indigo. Indigo is going to link with Mekk-Knight Gearsu into IB. IB is going to activate the effect to set the World Legacy secrets. Now I like to place the secrets here only because of my opponent will normally go into an extra deck card, which is a link, and this also sets up a free column for a lot of good reasons. Or if you feel comfortable, you can put it here, so this is always be a column here, but I like to place it here. This is my preferred spot, but you know, players will differ. We're gonna link 2 into an Appaloosa for 2. So you can activate IB's effect to shuffle this back again, depending on the matchup. Normally in game 1 I will shuffle it away, but again, it's up to you. Then we're going to banish Nightmare. Nightmare is going to summon or send Skeleton because we already have Wand in our graveyard, so the next best thing is Skeleton here. We're going to activate the effect of Wand to special summon Nightmare. Then we're going to use the effect of Symbol Skeleton. Symbol Skeleton is going to summon now Gearsu. And then we're going to link those away into a Galatea. Galatea's effect is going to activate. I forgot to shuffle back here. Later on, I'll catch it. But you will shuffle back the Wand here to set Crescendo. And then if you want to go into a Babel play, which is optional here, we'll demonstrate the Babel play. So Babel, activate the Babel here. Then we go into Gearsu. Gearsu is going to attach our Symbol Skeleton. Sorry, I have misclicked here, but this is where I caught. I was like, oops, forgot to send back the Wand. Don't do that. That's weird. And pretty much that's the end board. If you want to go for like more protection plays, like say for example, if your opponent's gonna like Harpy Feather Duster you, or like however way they're gonna disrupt you, this is a lot harder to deal with Appaloosa, because now if you go into battle phase, Appaloosa sticks. So this is like a guaranteed 2 monster negate on top of the Dirgensu protection. And if this card ever gets sent to the graveyard, like say completely, let's say it gets Kaiju'd or something, right? Then now Symbol Skeleton becomes a interruption, because you can summon back out the ding and then send a card to the graveyard. And again, you still have secrets here. And I would say this, be very careful when you control secrets and Babel, because people like to activate the effect of the Nightmares, lock themselves into darks, and then now you can't World Legacy secrets. So just be careful how you interact with that. Just a forewarning, because that will kind of screw you up if you're not used to the deck. But yeah, those are the combos. And of course here we have a World Legacy Succession. If you want to activate it or not, it's up to you, but you can always save it for next turn for more follow-up, and it helps you further your OTK. So but anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment down below. Tell me, you know, what you guys think about the combos and stuff like that. Make sure you smash the subscribe button, because again, I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, and leave a like if you guys like the video. All right, with that said, guys, have a great one, and peace.